Part 2, training your dog to speak with buttons. The first thing you're going to do is pre-record your voice into one of the buttons. Make sure you pick a word that you use often. To me, it comes more natural to say, are you hungry versus do you want food? So that is why my first word was hungry. You want to do this right before they eat. That way, they're more food motivated and they're more engaged in the training process. Also, I think the transition from going to treats to food is a lot easier. So let's go. First, you're going to put the treat behind the button like this. A dog's first instinct is going to be to try to get the button off with their hands. Sit. Practice this a lot, and then you will remove the treat away from the button. Once they press the button, then you give them the treat. Ay, muy bien. Eventually, you'll be able to have the button anywhere, and they can press it, and then you give them the... Seems pretty simple, right? Two problems I had. Number one, he wasn't really trying to use his hands. He was trying to go around and behind to get the treat. Then he was so tiny that he couldn't really press it all the way down. So as long as he would put his paw over it, I would press it just to condition him for the first few weeks. The last problem that I had is what you see in that video, is that I was asking him so many times, hey, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? And it wasn't really working for me. I still had to do this for him to press the button. You have to allow them the time and the space to react to what you're saying. And this is exactly what you see in the second video, where I just tell him, talk to me, and give him the time and the space to react to what I'm saying. I would say the entire process took me about 3 weeks to a month. Consistency is key. Eventually, they'll get it. Although they're not pressing the button right away, you want to press it yourself before you give them the food, and eventually, they'll imitate you. Good luck, and let us know if you want a part 3.